Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this particular video, we will going to discuss about final keyword in Java programming language. So let us start with our first topic, what is final keyword. So final is a modifier in Java programming language that is used to restrict the user from accessing various functionalities of a class. So let us discuss the uses of final keyword first with variables. So my dear friends, when we declare any variable as final in Java programming language, then we cannot reassign its value. Also, when we declare any variable as final, then we can use it as a constant in our program. Now my dear friends, by the help of program, we will try to understand about final variables and blank final variables in Java. So I have created one class with the name final variable, and inside my class I have created one instance variable with the name pi, and it is of type double. And here you can see that I have declared this variable as final. So when we declare any variable as final, then in that case we cannot reassign its value. So let us try to reassign it. So my dear friends, this is my main method, and inside my main method I have created an reference variable obj of final variable class. Now here in this statement I am trying to assign the value of my final variable. So here you can see that we are getting compile time error as final field cannot be assigned. Now here I have created one method with the name circle area, and inside this we are calculating an area of circle, and we know that value of pi is constant. That is why we have declared our variable pi as final. So in this statement I am returning an area of circle, and its value is pi into radius, and radius is the input parameter which we are passing in our method. Now let us try to understand about blank final variables. So my dear friends, in this statement you can see that I have created one variable with the name tutorial name, and it is final. And here you can notice that we have not initialized our instance variable. So those final variables whose values are not assigned at the time of declaration, then those variables are known as blank final variable or uninitialized final variables in Java. And such type of final variables can be initialized only inside constructor. So here this is my default constructor, and inside my constructor I have initialized the value of my final instance variable. Here you can see that I am trying to reassign its value in my main method, and here I am getting compile time error as final field cannot be assigned. We can also declare static fields as final in Java programming language. So here in this statement you can see that I am having final static field channel name, and this is also blank final variable as we have not initialized its value. And one important thing which you have to keep in mind is that when we declare any static field as final and when we have not initialized it, then we can only initialize such final static fields inside our static block. So here you can see that this is my static block, and inside my static block I am assigning its value, and we cannot reassign its value. So here in this statement you can see that I am trying to reassign its value as this channel name variable is static, so we can directly access it by using class name dot field name. And when I'm assigning it, then it is giving me compile time error as final fields cannot be assigned. Let me comment these statements. Now let us run our program. So here you can see that I am printing the area of circle with radius 5. So it is calling our area method, and inside this we have used our final field, and we are calculating the area of circle. That is why we are getting this value here. And in these two statements I am printing the value of my final variables channel name and tutorial name, and here I am getting the values of my final fields. So in this class we have discussed about final variables, blank final instance variables, and static blank final variables. Let me quickly conclude here that once we initialize the final field, then we cannot reassign it, and we can initialize the blank final variables only inside our constructor. And if our final variable is static, then we can initialize those static final fields only inside static blocks. Now let us discuss the use of final keyword with methods. So my dear friends, when we declare any method as final, then we cannot override that method. Now by the help of program, let us see the use of final keyword with methods. So I have created one class with the name final method class tutorial, and in this class I am having main method, and here here I have created one class with the name parent and one more class with the name child, and this child class is extending our parent class. Now inside my parent class I have created one method with the name print class name, and inside this method we are printing the name of our class, and inside my child class I am overriding our parent class method and it is having the same name as that of the overridden method in our parent class, and here we are printing the name of our child class. Now let me run our program. So inside my main method I have created an object of my child class, and here I am calling the overriding method of our child class. So here you can see that it is printing the name of our class. Now let us declare this print class name method as final in our parent class. So my dear friends, here you can see that when we have declared our parent class method as final, then in our child class it is giving us compile time error, and this error is we cannot override the final method from parent class. So when we declare any method as final, then we cannot override that method in our child class. So my dear friends, till now we have discussed about what is final keyword in Java programming language, and we have discussed about the use of final keyword with variables, blank final variables and methods. Now in next part of this tutorial we will discuss about the use of final keyword with classes and final parameters of methods, and we will also discuss about the important questions and answers related to final keyword in Java programming language. So if you like the content of this video, then do like, comment and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for latest updates.